Here's an incredible study by the University of Washington that demonstrates how an argument between two adults affects a 15-month-old. The scene starts with a safe interaction. Notice how he's following commands, he's exploring, he's fully engaged, fully interactive during the experience. Now, a new adult enters the room, setting the scene for a negative interaction.
That's aggravating. That's so annoying.
Oh, I thought it was really interesting.
Well, that's just your opinion. It's aggravating.
Watch how his behavior's changed. He's not able to be present with the toys. He's hesitant, guarded, and cautious. Children are hyper aware of all the environmental changes that occur around them, and it shapes their own behavior when they listen and watch the emotional reaction of adults. When parents fight or if family violence is common, children are more likely to be aggressive, withdrawn, or quiet. This disruption in the developmental course might help to explain why these children are at higher risk for behavioral disorders like ADHD, depression, anxiety, and bipolar. Important inspiration to encourage positive, loving, and nurturing environment.
That's super interesting. I've never seen a video on this, and usually you see all the videos floating around on the internet, but it's just common sense. If there's two parents arguing around children all the time, it's gonna affect them in some way, shape, or form. And my wife is a really good example because Gentry used to tell me all the time that her dad was super negative, her parents always fought, and she remembered every second of it. And she was even scared to be around her dad sometimes because her dad, like she said, you could see the blood vessels, like veins popping out of his neck. He would get so mad. And this is over basic stuff, like, you know, not closing a door or whatever it is. And so luckily I found someone like my wife and I that do not ever argue, and we just are logical, we communicate, and I think it'll rub off on our kids. You know, I think Gentry going through that taught her that she never wanted to be like that in front of our kids. And husband and wife or you know, whoever is more of a team. And I think people just can't accept that taking responsibility for something, and if accepting responsibility, and then just not arguing. Say, you know, not making a big deal out of every single little thing. And most people argue about stupid shit anyway. It doesn't even matter. And they're just trying to put down the other person or one up the other person. And so it is gonna affect children. And honestly, it affects everybody around you. So the best thing to do is don't argue. Take responsibility, be the bigger person, walk away. And you don't have all that stress.